is happening, lads? Feels like it's been a while. But I got a feeling Majinx is going to feel like it's the same as it's always been, lads. The same as it's always been. Is that AIDS? You know it, Squeaks. You fucking take that to the bank. Take it to the Fargo Bank, lads. The Bank of Fargolinos. Can magic be? If it can be, it will be, lads. And magic can be populated by fucking losery slags trying to bust their balls. But this is the format where, in theory at least, I am supposed to give everybody their weekly allowance of virginity tokens to play prime net decks that they've seen the lad CGB play. And then we can all say GG's XDs, or some bollocks, right lads? Some combination of those aids that I just said, or some fucking bollocky aids. Huh? Lads? Of course it is AIDS, or I don't know. Alright, so we can't play a Gold Spunk Dragon because of the memes, but we can play memes because of the memes, which is what everybody likes in a game of Majinx. So I could have killed the Phoenix of Ash here, and we got 3 snow-covered bollocks. So I think the plan is to blap Ridley Boy. Agreed, lads. Give Ridley Boy a good blap in the balls for the memes. We'll see if that works. It worked, lads! Hey, Dr. Cheeks did a Majinx! I did a Majinx, lads. That's all we can hope to obtain for the rest of the stream, which will hopefully only be for an hour, because I just don't want to inject my bollocks with too much AIDS. Mild case of the AIDS is okay. Just saying, Cortez, what's happening, lad? What is happening, lad? Nice Ridley Boy. That means we get gold spunks. Guaranteed. So we'll play a couple of games of hardcore porno ranked. And then we'll play a big bag of games of Monkey Pubes ranked. What's Monkey Pubes rank, Mr. Chinch? Nobody knows. We'll figure that out later. Okay, boys? So this makes 2. That makes 1, so I can play this and make a food. Is that good, Majinx? Well, nobody knows. It wasn't good Majinx. We have concluded that it was not good Majinx. But boys, nobody actually is looking for good Majinx. We're looking for 5-hand 1 Majinx to impress the nerds and the cosplayers. Right, boys. It's all about nerds and cosplayers. So let's do the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, something like that. This guy can't be blocked and all the rest of it. You understand Majinx, boys? Do you understand the Majinx, boys? Do you understand the Majinx? I don't know if it's worth kicking it or just plopping it. Either way, I don't know if a 6-6 haster is good enough these days. We'll have to see. This guy's doing big net deck and thinks. He's got to do thinks, Lance. I mean, it's one thing to get your deck off Goldfish. It's another thing to know what to do with it. Oh, maybe he's just thinking. Maybe he knows exactly what to do, but he's thinking, Cheeks. Well, I'm going to stick with my assertion that this guy got his deck off Goldfish because he's a dweeb. And is now frantically searching the archives of dweebism to find out what to do with all of his dweebisms. Lance. Alright, we're almost there to a game of Majinx. Do I block? I think we can block. We got a goose left. Agreed, Lance. This guy can't be countered, by the way. And hexproof. What an absolute lad. You know what a lad is, right, boys? It's this guy. Classic big lads. So we'll see. We'll see. if that's actually good enough. I wouldn't be surprised if I die. We'll see if he gives me the GGs once he gets out his little fucking swatch with an inbuilt calculator putting in all the numbers. We'll see. Corpse Grinder, the revolution begin. Everything's always fine with me. I'm the greatest. Although I am getting my AIDS vaccine tomorrow. I don't know how that will affect my day-to-day running, considering my body is unique on the earth. Highest concentration of AIDS without actually having AIDS. Classic Majinks. Classic Majinks. What's my favorite books? This sounds like a classic charlatan response, because it really is. I hate books in my house, but I do like reading books. The only books that I have ever kept, just because I like the science of discourse, means that I still have Plato's complete works. Fine. Hey, he did it, Lance. He finally managed to add. He managed to add like all the big boys who take 20 minutes to add up to 10. What an absolute superstar, cheeks. It was almost like he got fucked by his dad. Nah, it wasn't almost. It was exactly like that, lads. Exactly like the same load of old boring AIDS that everyone aids their boring dads with. Classic bollocks Majinks. Classic bollocks boring AIDSy Majinks. Alright, I'm gonna risk my pubes and I'm gonna say we're going full big spaghettis. We got nothing going on until turn 5, and if it all falls apart, well, we're playing Magic the Gathering, lads. Magic the Gathering is a game where it all falls apart, but nobody ever thinks that, because we just edit those games out, boys. Easy Majinks. Huh, Lance? Easy Majinks. Easy edit out Majinks. Alright, what are we doing here? Field trip, I suppose. Or Questy Boy, if we top deck a Questy Boy. We didn't top deck any Questy, lads. That's a bit mean-ish. What do we take here? This thing? For the classic AIDS? Classic AIDS? Boys? So after this, I think we'll go to free play and just play some gibberish decks for an hour. I do like a gibberish deck, boys. It has to be said that that's the truth. I like the idea that Magic the Gathering is a load of dog shit, but it really just isn't. It really isn't. Magic the Gathering is try as hard as you can. Otherwise, what if the police come and get you? Then it's all Majinks. Or some AIDS. Right, boys? Or some AIDS. Right, boys? Or some AIDS. Right, boys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I attack with a gold spunk and it doesn't die, then I could play Ugin and clean up this board for the classic memes. But who can say? Who can ever say, boys? Oh, gold spunks. Looks like gold spunk's gonna catch a good spunkage. So what can we do instead? Play Vivian? Oh, they make mana. Oh, they make mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's easy Majinks. Easy Majinks. So I think just this is fine. Yeah, no need to go full fucking bollocks. Kama Sutra is a bit tame, if you ask me. I don't need no GG's XD's style positions. Just classic Majinks positions. Plus, just make them up yourself, like we do with our Majinks decks. Who needs to be net decking ways to stick your dick in your girl's ass? That's a pussy's way out of it. Especially Lance, where people used to wash their balls in the Ganges River. I think I'll rather not get AIDS, thanks. Not traditional AIDS, anyway. One last game of this shit deck. One last game of this shit deck. Yeah. What's the time? Well, nearly 1 a.m. 2 a.m. is cut-off time, ladies and shits. So we shall see exactly where we are at the end of the day. If anyone wants to play, the door is open. If anyone wants to try and get on the list, you have to beat my Boobalax deck. That's the gatekeeper of Magiques these days. Not a very difficult deck to beat, especially as I've told you what you have to do. But if you can do it and you want to get on the list, then fine. But then if you also don't give me $100 a week, you get off the list. Classic DSP's boys. Turn late, but, you know. Classic Magiques. Classic Magiques. So what do you think this is? In a green Lance? This guy's got me not understanding about all buddies. I officially don't know what the lad's doing. That's always good Magiques, right? When you don't know for sure what your opponent is doing, that's always tasty Magiques. It was Crush the Week. That's fucking too late, you mug. I think Goldspan Dragon is so fucking crazy good. I don't know why it took me so... I mean, I don't use it to its full potential. If you target this card, you get a token. If you play negates, this thing has built-in negate protection. Built! Oh, he's blowing up lands! I got a Goldspan Dragon, son! Son, if you're blowing up lands, all I can say is GG's. XDs, quack W's, boys, quacky dubs, quack W's, boys. Imagine trying to blow up lands in a ranked game in 2019. What an absolute memer. That's why we love Magic, boys, because it's the shits. Because Magic is the shits. I think my deck is fair by today's standards, and it's still the shittiest of shit games. I played a warm-up game, which I know not to do because it just takes the wind out of my anus, but I wanted to listen to some music as well, because this game is literally like how I imagine being a stripper is, when the last thing you want to see is a handsy old woman. I mean, I can't imagine that happening, because I fucking love handsy old women. Put Yana Amari's personality, perfect person, into an old woman, i.e. what she'll be in a few years when she's 49 and still single, but still showing her saggy tits on the tubes. And I just can't do it. I can't do it. I cannot go out into the void and show my cock and balls anymore. So you got to take all the whiz in the world. What else? Listen to music to rile yourself up. Do some weights. Get the vascularity pumping. And then it's still just fucking old bitches. Swing your cork around. Classic. That's how I feel like whenever I play Magiques. Although the analogy kind of breaks down when you consider that we're all lads and nobody is actually paying to see my knob bounce around. Alright, well, this is the kind of fun game that gives us all the horns, right? This is exactly the kind of free play game that makes us say, hey, cheeks, why don't you play unranked? It's fun. Everybody is a memer. Rat Colony is so much fun memes! Yes, lads, Rat Colony is insane fun memes. Like, imagine playing a game for the fun memes. Alright. Obviously, top deck, one of the best cards you could find if you were a Virgins for the memes. And that's it. This game's balls. We're in the middle of a balls game. So, Arena is balls, but then every subsection of Arena is also balls. I really want to play a nades deck, Dad. Can I have a boobs? I don't understand how still the more and more cards get printed, the fucking more linear and boring the decks become. Not another bad top deck for the lad. Always be rewarded for building aids, lads. That is the first thing anybody should teach you at aid school. I think we're not blocking this. So, attack for 6, blow everyone up. It seems like a bad play. Haven't drawn any lands. Classic Majiks. Oh, I don't have a third land. I don't have a fourth land. I just said that. But you know, boys, when you are stuck in the endless loop of boring Virgin games, there's not a lot you can do. There is not a lot you can do when your games are always this level of fucking tedium Virginiums. Tedium Virginium, boys. So, what can I block? 5, 9, 10. Easy. Easy. What a good game. We enjoyed ourselves there, lads. That was the kind of reason we play free play games. Mono black, dump your hand, cap out at 2 mana, top deck god, 0 magic played. Oh, but DSP tax is like memes, so obviously you're gonna get matched against the meme deck. Obviously, boys. Sebastian Vettel. So, if this guy is a multi-time world champ, I guess he'll be playing ultra competitively in free play. Right, lads. Not a lot we can do about that. Not a lot we can do about that, boys. Sometimes you just play world champions in free play who are definitely not going to be playing mono white lifelink cats. Right, lads. I think the time might have come to build another deck. But what do you build? Everything is effectively exactly the same. Because every opponent's deck is the same. You always have to have the same answers to the same fucking bullshit, impossible AIDS questions, which is just AIDS. You always gotta keep saying the word AIDS, never draw a fourth land and such. You're just a complainer, Mr. Chinks. I used to love it when Positive Pete was around, and the Gypsy Woman was around. Oh, what a surprise, Lance. Well, we'll see. It does look like ultimate classic net decks, but I'm sure that I'm wrong. I'm sure I'm wrong, Lance. Hey, boys. Alright, I am a bit wrong. I am a little bit wrong. So you can't play that. That's annoying. I can't really ever kill it either. Alright, we're going to have to just hope Mana Tide does some shit. Aren't we, Lance? Let me read what this does. Non-creature spells cost 2 more. Whenever a permanent becomes a target of a spell ability, counter it unless they get 8. Alright, we're going to have to Mana Tithe Bolus, I suppose. Is that even that good? Is that even that good, Lance? Well, I haven't got any choices because classic Magics. You like choices, right, boys? No, we don't! Good. This guy's deck is unique enough. I don't know why Ruin Crab is in it, though. It doesn't look like he's playing any reanimate shit. It's just, let me just make a deck a little bit more 8. You know, boys, for the memes. You know, boys, for the memes. Got a bit of a tax in there. Classic taxage. Alright. Oh my god, I gave myself AIDS. That was a mistake. I meant to cast the other side, obviously. Well, it's not obvious, but that's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do, lads. It was an error, and I fucked it up. So imagine this is an artifact over here, doing some memes. Yeah? Imagine that, lads. Imagine that, lads. So what other decks, what other things can you play that are not at the mercy of A, getting run over by fucking rat colony boring AIDS, or B, getting AIDS from some other version of AIDS? There hasn't been a card printed in Mystical Archive, Strixhaven that has really excited me. And not even really excited me from a perspective of, oh, it'll be fun memes to play. They're just shit. All the cards are shit. Everything's shit. So let's say I draw a land. How much damage are we doing? Okay, I'm still casting this. So 2 takes 6. It's just not going to be enough, is it, Lance? I don't know where all my lands have gone, but let's try and let's stay positive that this game is going to be fine. Fun, boys. The reason we play Magics, the game is going to be fun. You know what fun means, right, Lance? You know what fun means, right, Lance? Yeah, so I would, if I was to guess, I would say this guy's deck is just all the cards that he owns, which it's fine. Right, Lance, you can't always moan about everything. Well, why do you, Mr. Chinks? Because I'm bigger than you. So, land off the top. Come on, boys. And we might be able to grind him out in 10 turns with our tax deck. Hey, boys, it's a little bit of a minge. Alright. So now, we really imagine this was this instead. Then we'd really be balling. We'd really be balling, Lance. Any blocks? I don't think so. That's a very strange non-attack, considering he's the one who's going to die. Fair enough. We'll see. Des with $5 American. But if we're playing the rules of Darkside 8s, I get to draw 2. Each player loses 2 life. I think he kills himself if he does that, so I'm going to allow that to resolve. I think that's going to be fine, boys. I think it's going to be fine. A little bit of a blokes there. A little bit of a blokes. Take 4 for the blokes. Okay, easy magics. That was bullshit. What are we going to do? $5 American, but we can't add it to the tip skull because, as our Lord of the Underworld, Darkside 8 has taught us the way that super chats don't count because you only get paid for those 7 years in the future. If your daughter introduced you to her boyfriend, and it ended up being DSP, would you be down with that? Well, if I had a daughter, she'd be maximum about 10 years old. DSP is 40 years old, so after beating him quite badly, I think I'd call the police. Never mind that he's a fucking begging, lying sack of shit. But he does have alleged history, boys, given the groomage. He does have history with the groomage. He has only ever flown 2 women into his life. He paid for literally everybody to live with him. That sounds like a healthy relationship to me, boys. Especially when they start off at 16 or 17. Classic memes. But he couldn't get his willy hard enough to satiate a 17-year-old, so she left him eventually. Classic boobs. Classic I didn't know whether it was classic memes or classic magics. It could have gone either way. I feel like magic is just one perpetual inability to satisfy a 17-year-old girl. But I might be wrong. I thought you were never wrong, Chinks. That's the joke. I am never wrong. So that means I was just right there. So classic memes. DSP could never be part of another land destruction. Easy magics. Another fun time land destruction deck. Easy magics, boys. Easy magics. So he needs land destruction every turn, otherwise we're going to get him. Land Destructobots every turn. He fucking missed it. He's given himself 8. Gave himself a big bucket of 8. Huge buckets of 8, Lance. Technically, probably not true. But we'll see. Solemn. Lance. That's a memer. So solemn means he draws. It must also mean he's playing Wrath of AIDS. But you know, the big Wrath. The big Wrath, lads. Star of Extinction. Because this... I don't know. I don't know at what stage we say this game is definitely not predictable bullshit. Destroy 2 lands? What a memer. Still not technically getting the job done. I mean, that's what tax is really all about, isn't it, Lance? You think you're paying them off, but you're actually just accruing classic debts. The debt of AIDS. The debt of AIDS. Classic Mudgeeks. Oh, but the tax, boys. But the tax. But I blew up 10 of his lands! And he was still playing lands! That's how the IRS works. You're paying bills every single year that you make $120,000 minimum in weirdo tips. The tax is always bubbling, lads. The tax, this is the ultimate dark side fill versus taxation. All of these are the whales. All of these are $7,000 donations. And yet still, 2 viewers. And the whole thing comes unstuck. Classic Magic the Gathering lands. I don't know if that analogy really holds up, Mr. Chinks. Well, you put all the pieces together yourself, lads. We can all have a good time at DSP's expense, as long as the end of every sentence we say it was for the memes. Agreed? What's this, Lance? Taffy boys! I think I gave myself a little bit of the memes. Oath of Teferi. Classic memes. Alright. Let's have a game of this. Looks a bit too strong for free play, if you ask me. But I'll try it out, Lance. So, as you could have seen, if you looked at the deck as we were going over it, not many new cards, but a lot of powerful old cards. Hopefully we get a game of Magic. In 2019, especially in Historic, no guarantees. Turn 1 Thoughtseize would be nice. Turn 5 Ashioks, pretty much you are gonna be dead. Alright. Alright. No Thought Squeeze, but this looks okay. Does it look okay, Lance? Alright. Dovin's Veto, you don't see that every day in the cheek stack, do you, Lance? Not every day, but today. Yeah, not every day, but today. Oh, the squeeze, eh? I still want to play this.
Focus and just meditate and prepare.
So, not a bad little start. Squeeze them up. Potentially Ashiok next turn.
I was not prepared for this.
And then yeah, I think we're just going to play Expressive Iteration again. Or some aids. Veto coming in late. Goldie boy. Only 1 white land. That's really 8. Alright. That's really unfortunate. So the plan would have been, if I had another white land, to get rid of this. He plays this and attacks, but I think this is counterspell. It still works. Top deck of white land for the memes. Oh, lads, it was always going to be for the memes. Also, he couldn't actually cast the dragon, but I'll pretend like I noticed that. I'll pretend like I knew what was going on there, Lance. So this has to be Alrund's Epiphany if there was no stick. Oh, I suppose it could be draw 2 as well. I take that back. I take that back, lads. Okay, he's got 2 options. That's big thinks. Big thinks. He's playing against Esper Control, who's tapped out. Easy Magics. Oh, he's only gone an easy Magics himself, boys. So if it's Alrund's Epiphany, it's getting vetoed. If it's anything, it's just getting vetoed. That's the end of the story. Easy Magics. If he plays the dragon, then that's different. We might be in trouble. Bony boy, that's fine. Unruly maggots. JC boy. You know I must have been shrooming when I built this deck, Lance. Okay, so I can play Oath. 1, 2, 3. It's just too stupid to do that, Lance. Yeah, it's an Epiphany under his dick. We're gonna get him, boys. We're gonna get him. As if this means something. Head down, visor ready for jizz. Imagine you're on an ultimate motorbike. Ultimate motor beakley, boys. Ultimate beakleys, boys. We're doing 9 billion miles an hour. That is how important this game of Magic is. I could have negated that for the ultimate memeage. So he doesn't finally have the mana to cast his Epiphany. But boys, memes. Strong argument, I shouldn't have blocked there. But at the same time, eat shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's easy Magics. Wouldn't you say, Lance? The shadows awaken. All your fears are given form. Okay, here we go. Is he gonna have the Spondoolies to go for his Epiphany? Or is it something else that I didn't consider, boys? This is ultimate, top-level cocaine-ish Tuesday afternoon excitement. Is he going to risk it all in the face of an Oath? He risked it all, lads! What a memer! What an absolute meme, cuisiners. Alright, never mind, lads. He could still have another one. But not in his hand. Oh, the classic Magics. Alright, this deck won 1 game against 1 bloke 1 time. So we're going to save it from being deleted because obviously it's a 5-hand 1. Indisputably 5-hand 1, boys. Indisputablingtons. A 5-hand 1. Incredible scenes. I did 1 counter unbelievable levels of Majiks. I'm gonna send this off to top 5 plays of the week. Dr. Cheeks guessed that he had the big spell because he boobs. I know, boys. I'm right up there with your man Daquan Watson, playing a spell for the cost of the spell. Classic. Don't worry, it'll only be a couple of months and I'll be on full commentary destruction of bots. Full world championship. Whatever the fuck, even if there is a world champs this year, as long as I say Quack W, right, boys? As long as I say Quack W, and then if Gabby Sparks also says Quack W, I'll show my fully exposed cock and balls on Twitter, because that's what we do. Isn't that right, boys? Sometimes I don't even know what Dr. Cheeks is going on about. Lance, you got to keep up with the memes. You have to. The magic doesn't even make any sense. That is how memesy Magix is. If you don't think Channel Fireball sponsored article writers / esport gamers dead are not inexplicably showing their tits for no reason, then you are just literally Lieutenant Admiral Hitler. There's nothing I can do. So I think this guy is playing, if we were to guess, the thing where sacrifice a token, put a dragon on the field. But that sounds very Pro-Tory, so I'm guessing it's not really what's happening. Right, that sounds extremely Pro-Tory, and we all know that that isn't what happens on the Pro Tour, boys. What happens on the Pro Tour is everybody gets 8s. So I could play a Wicked Wolf and eat a token, but I am so certain that this is actually like some version of Valamachus. It can't be, right? Well, maybe it's just this 8. Maybe I was just wrong for the first time ever, Lance. Maybe I was just wrong. I know that doesn't really make any sense, but maybe. What do you think? What do you think? Get your votes in, as they say. Is this guy doing the memes or is he doing the scenes? Maybe I should have destroyed that. Liliana and Garrick are literally a match made in 8, though. Forbidden Friendship, the Professor, and any 24-year-old girl for the memes. What else we got? What else we got, Lance? Is he going to be able to kill 2 tokens and Garrick? This looks like a bad bunch of plays. I'm looking to block all day long, son. Alright. Now we got legitimate plays. I think you just do this. Now one of my lands probably going to die, but I think we're going to have beefy boys. We're going to be drawing a lot of beef, potentially. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, it was the same card as all the Virgins, boys! It was the Virgin Net deck the whole time! It was the Virgin Net deck the whole time, boys. Did you actually think for a minute this guy was just playing tokeny 8s? No. I changed one card, so I'm a Brewmeister Jinx. I learned from the best, the very first god of magic, Murchy Fat Boys, the 2 pound. I can't think of a word that rhymes with pound. That would have been a nice little smoothie, McSmoothingtons. What rhymes with pounds? What rhymes with pounds? The 2 pound clown? Maybe, that's a bit basic. The 2 pound clown? He's a bit of a clown, and he could never lose that 2 pounds. Boys. What are you going to do about it, though? Merchant quit YouTube. For now, he'll come back when he realizes he doesn't have any way of making enough money to buy a kebab every night. He'll be back, lads. Plus, the community misses him too much. They miss his lazy 23 minutes of net decking. Hi guys. I fucking fucked all of these plays up, but I can't be fucked to explain it because of the memes, and such, and the fucking memes, or something. So he wants this to die. I think I'm just gonna let it die. Put some lads on this. I think this guy, if we were gonna guess, is playing mono red, big ramp. Is it going to be anything interesting at the end of it, or is it going to be typical bollocks like every game of Magic's? What do you think, boys? We getting Star of Extinction? We getting Crush the Week? Crush the Week's bolts! Yep, more blowing up lands, just like the last guy. It's the same deck, Master Cheech! Maybe. Nah, probably not. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can play an ambusher. This is like the 50th game in a row where I have to double check. Oh, he's going to blow up some lands, boys. He's going to blow up your lands, Cheech, because he's a Virgins. Yep. We love playing the same decks over and over again, because it's memes. Boys, it was memes the whole time. Are you unaware of what memes is? Are you unaware of what the memes are? It's like net decks are the best thing you could do. If you think playing Magic the Gathering for like Funtime McGee's is anything less than memes, then boys, you are covered in jizz. Covered in jizz. So he needs Star of Extinction. If he's got it, he wins. If he doesn't, he's dead. Oh dear. It's almost like that your net deck is bulls. 0 lands, easy wins. That didn't happen when I saw Legs do it. I'm gonna get on the fucking police. This Cheeks is hacking. Cheeks is fucking hacking. Hello? Yes, can I speak to Whizbang's customer service, please? I've just seen Cheeky Boys, obviously hacking. Because he played against the same net deck that I saw Legs VD go 20-0 with, and he won twice, with literally no problems. Are you gonna tell me Legs is a bollocker? Or are you gonna tell me toxic MTG shitlord Mr. Cheeks is the problem? That's what I thought. I expect a full remuneration package in Yana Amari's pigeonhole by tomorrow, and I don't mean a fat dildo, because she's got that covered. Okay, goodbye, and I expect this to be sent to me in writing. Good night, you pussies. Alright, the accent went all over the place there. You get the ideas. You get the ideas, Lance. This game is bollocks. Every game is the same. Every time you think someone's doing the memes, they'll play a transmogrify net deck, and it'll just be all the same fucking bubbles, boys. All the same bubbly bubbles. Virgin lands, so you know this guy is a lad. Double Virgin lands, classic Virgins, boys. How many cards? 89. Don't know why. Seems like an odd number. I guess he's just a memer. I guess he's just a memer, he did. So I could have held the Mythroi, or whatever, Mythos, but I didn't want it. Because I'm the best. Alright, we've got a Banishing Light if he's got another one. Nah, okay, we'll Banishing Light that load of old tits. Will I? Does that actually do anything? I don't think it does anything, Lance. I don't think it does enough, Lance. Alright, flash in ambusher for classic memes. I think that's the play. Wouldn't you say, boys? Wouldn't you say, Lance? In search of 8s. I mean, I'm tempted to say I like the look of whatever he just did. But I'm also tempted to say, suck on my balls. Alright. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may cast a permanent spell from your hand with mana. So this will just be able to cast. I don't know. I don't know what this is. I'm going to allow him to do it. I don't know what it is, Lance. I'm going to allow it to go off because I don't know. Terror of my balls. Well, that's memes. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield. Alright. So we just can't allow a land to enter the field. And then it will be memes. Agreed, boys? Nobody can enter the field. Elish Norn, but you're a fucking pussy. Alright. I mean, I don't think I want to sacrifice these lads, unfortunately. Yeah. So that's a weak play. That's a weak play, boys, as they would say on the tubes. Weak. Salvet says, Cheeks, when's the next collab with CGB? I think those days are over. I don't blame the lad. I'm sure if he was online and he saw me playing, we could have a game of Magics. A friendly game of Magics for the memes, boys. But in 2019, that man has a brand to protect, and I understand. Like, what would the benefits for him be if he was like, hey, all of my little kid viewers who like watching me play Yorion 85 times, here's a guy I used to play all the time on the Xbox, but today, boys, we're playing it for the memes. And, lads, he's probably going to call you all virgin spunk bags. I don't know how to make you feel about that. Other than say the word memes, Lance. Other than say the word memes. So I think we had a good run with the lad, Beeblers. But I can't see it happening again. Yeah, I wouldn't say like, he got too big for his boots. He got too big for his boots. He's not one of the lads anymore. I don't feel that way. Alright, that should be that, lads. Hey! Am I going to give myself the should be that, boys? Am I going to give myself the should be that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I play this and minus it, sacrifices these two. Then I attack with everybody, and he blocks here and here, and then I'm left with nothing. Yeah, it doesn't seem good. What do we got? Pompido boys. I suppose I'll only pump up these two. Is that enough? Probably not. Oh, I wasn't even counting. I thought this guy was alive. He wasn't alive, dudes. Oh, that's not a good block. I was going to say. So he could cast Elish Norn if he's got one in his hand. Oh, he hasn't got any hand. Alright. His deck was interesting though, Lance. I mean, obviously if your deck is interesting, then you are going to lose. We are just conditioned to think if your deck is allegedly interesting, then you're going 5-hand 1. because we love to believe in the 5-hand one myth. I honestly believe in Jesus more than I believe in a 5-hand one legs video. I believe Muhammad is going to come and save me more than I believe Legs VD could ever actually take his shit decks to a 5-hand one, even in free play lands. So we did have the answers to everything. He had some sexy shit. He had some sexy shit, lads. Elish Norn as well. Kogler, Lance. This is a proper memester deck. I like it. I like this a lot. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may cast a permanent spell from your hand with a mana value equal to 1, plus the highest mana value among other permanents you control without paying its mana cost. So it has to be exactly 1 more. If you don't scry 1. Scry 1 is alright. But he has no blue. He's got no draw. If he's not drawing lands, how is he memeing? If you're going to get maximum value out of some free Elish wanks. Also, save your money on some more cards and don't spunk your money on making your lands look like you've got Little Willy. Oh, but I had a Woodland Mystic for the memes! Yep, that's probably why your deck fell on its bollocks. Probably why your deck fell flat on its fucking pubes. I say probably, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't got all the answers when there's Magic's plays to be discussed. I just have all the answers to everything else. Chandra Nala. Boys, somebody ask her, is she a Choco Leibniz today, or is she just regular Dick Hungries? Oh, you're bringing up shit from the past, Jinx. Everyone knows Chandra Nala had a taste of the veg, and she didn't like veg. That's true, boys. Just like Batman, allegedly. Oh, Cheeks, he definitely watches too much fucking YouTube, Mr. Cheeks does. Definitely, boys. I am a YouTube's man. I watch way too much fucking dweeby commentary slangs because I think it's memes. I think it's absolute memes. Alright, we don't have any red, which is a huge problem. We still haven't got any red. I think I'm gonna die. Oh, that guy did have blue, did he? Well, there you go. So, everyone's favorite deck in the world. Mono red, dump your hand, virginic shit. Don't kill a Risen Reef, because that would be memes. Yeah, okay. I haven't got any others. Okay. Yeah, what are you gonna do, boys? Okay. That's actually good. But I still need to top deck a red land. Top deck a red land for the memes, or get cuisined. What do you think, boys? Cuisined? 3, 4. I think I die anyway. Ah, classic Magics. Classic Magic the Gathering Jigs, boys. That was a fun game. The kind of game that makes us all say, shouldn't have... Well, if I had cycled the first card, I still wouldn't have had the second one. That was fun. That was great. Chandra Nala. I called myself Chandra and I played mono red. I'm a memer! Yep. You're the kind of reason that this game is dog shit. Whoever you are, you fucking weirdo. Do you pay for YouTube Premium to avoid commercials? I have been for the last 5 years. And it's 100% worth it if you watch it daily. I don't mind, I just don't mind commercials. I actually quite like them. I'm the kind of weirdo who will watch a YouTube video, and as a commercial will start, I'll start talking like one of those Flex Seal adverts. Every video I'm just talking over the top like it's Flex Seal. What was that thing we always watched whenever I listened to Muse? Grammarly. I love seeing those. I would actively Even if I paid for YouTube Red, I think I'd leave adverts on. I think they're memes, Lance. I love a good bit of memes. Love a good bit of memes. But for anyone else, if you don't like adverts, you should get YouTube Red. I see on my own analytics that people... Quite a lot of people have YouTube at 8 on their account. So, you know, lots of people see the value in it. Just not me, because I'm a meme Lance. Des says, I think I saw you turn down the volume when a commercial popped up. Yeah, that's because I'm doing the streams. Because I'm doing the streams, lad. Not everybody wants to hear whatever's going on a streamy boyish. So this guy has got a serious horn for whatever the fuck's going on here. Serious horny boys for doing the beats. Alright, I have ditched a lot of good cards. A lot of good lads. Genesis Ultimatum, Thrank Banks. Looks a bit like a weird mirror match, except I'm outpowering him probably like by about 90 pounds, as they would say on the tubes. Alright, if I attack, then I could blink this, but I don't want to blink this. We need better cards than 4 lands. 5 lands, and another Thassa. That, boys, is what you call Magic the Gathering. That is what you call Magic the Gathering, lads.
Behold, nature's true power.
I mean, yeah, okay, he doesn't know what reach is, but that's memes. Okay, well, he didn't know, fuck it. He should have seen in my hand before he conceded. Fuck me, what a shit game. This is the fucking 8s. Ah, boys. Yeah, remember those Grammarly adverts? I could never find the correlation between Grammarly and listening to Metallica. Maybe they think anyone listening to Metallica is still doing their GED if you were in America. And they just need some extra help. Push them over the line. What do you think this is, boys? Something I can use? In Search of Greatness? If it's In Search of Greatness, which is probably, what, 100,000 to 1 odds? If it's In Search to Greatness, I'll do the first thing that's reasonably suggested in the chat. Sad spaghettis. We could have done something insane. We could have donated $1,000 to an FGM charity of your choice. Instead, we're just playing fucking Majiks. Do I like restoration videos? You mean restoration as in refurbishing houses or restoring items like guns and antiques? I'll watch anything where legitimate skill or knowledge is being given out. That's why I hate fake magic videos so much, because it's just bullshit in my face. I am not interested in bollocks. I am interested in things I don't understand, or things I didn't like. I love, as a layman, I like listening about architecture, because I think it's crazy to me that all these fucking fat blokes who hang around construction sites, they were like, alright darling, alright darling, fucking you fucking bitch. They build fucking skyscrapers. Like, I know it's trickle down intelligence, so that they're not the guys writing the blueprints or drawing up the plans or making sure the electricity doesn't end up in somebody's anus. But they still do it. And I'll look at like an empty bed of AIDS, and I'll just think, man, we've done some crazy shits, boys, as a race. I still think electricity and home plumbing is nothing to just be like, well, of course we have that. When I look at that, I think this is a fucking insane witchcraft. I'll take a shit in a little box. Technically a toilet. And all I have to do is press a button, and it's literally somebody else's problem. Lads, that is fucking memes. That is fucking memes. I mean, we all take that kind of shit for granted. We got fiber optic internet and anything else on the fucking planet you can think of. But I still cannot look beyond home electrics and home plumbing. Hot water in 25 seconds. Lads, that's unbelievable. For everybody. With no blackouts. We haven't had a blackout in London for fucking generations. Amazing scenes, boys. Amazing scenes. And we're wasting our time sending Jeff Baldy Bezos to the moon, dude. To the moon. We need to look back into the earth, lads. The earth's amazing. And the quicker we fucking blow it up, the better. So we can get rid of all the memes. Oh, but guys, you have to do the memes. If you don't do the memes, it's going to be scenes. That is sort of true. If you don't do the memes, lads, it's going to be scenes. So that was extremely greedy, but we're playing free play for nothing, so I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, I like any kind of videos. You just hear me talk about Darkside Phil a lot, because I think he, as a man, is the equivalent of going to the moon. Like, it shouldn't be possible. Human beings shouldn't be possible to live that man's life and not end up on the fucking moon. Oh, boys. That would have been memes. How many flips? Well, more than one. More than one flip is classic memes, boys. He didn't want to have to get out of the memes. He didn't want to use his boring, weird mill, shitty wank deck to get out of the classic memes, boys. What are you going to do? Have you watched any of Joe Rogan's podcast? I was careful not to mention Joe Rogan because I think Joe Rogan is fine. I think he is the layman's hero for some reason. But people fucking love that guy. I don't have time to listen to him for 3.5 hours. He gets a lot of legitimate guests, which is good. But I just don't have any particular great love for the Rogan podcasts. I like them. Yeah, they're fine. They're fine. But whenever anyone brings up Joe Rogan, it seems like people are intentionally sticking their claymore into the fucking earth. And are like, dudes, you're either die for a Big Joe or I'll fucking cleave your... Nice one, lads. Nice one, lad. We're picking up those fake dots. It's like you gotta live or die by old Rogan Baldinis. I like him enough. He's fine. But I'm just... Especially girls. Girls have this weird thing. If you mention Joe Rogan, instantly rolling their eyes. Like, I guess you're a fucking mug. There's no way this guy went to college. And I just feel like you better just not mention it. Better to just fucking stay quiet about Joe. One of my friends, who is also a master's graduate, is like a huge Joe Rogan lad. And even to me, he'll argue with me when I'm not in the mood for an argument about whether or not Joe Rogan is talking shit. Because he mentioned something about the vaccine a while ago that got everybody's balls twisted. Didn't he, Lance? So Genesis is probably going back. I feel like we played this guy already. Is it the guy that we just played? Well, I can't... I think so. I think it is the guy that we just played. If he gets blue, then I think so. Well, I don't know. Alright, demanding dragon, but with no blink abilities. Okay, we got a Virgin. That's classic Virgin's, boys. Oh, I don't have double red. Oh, I do have double red. I'm the best. So, Thassa, Blink, Demanding Dragon, all pretty good, lads. All pretty good. As long as he doesn't have Extinction Event, which he doesn't. Why'd you mention Joe, Salva? Do you think it's because traditionally he is seen as the classic 5-hand 1 lad? I don't even know what that means in that context. But like Joe, yeah, he handles his bezoars to a decent enough extent. I like him on UFC commentary, even though he never did a UFC dildo. Alright. The man's dead. He was playing Sacrifice Lance. He was playing Sacrifice Oven. What a memer. What a memer, boys. Sacrifice Oven. He doesn't have all the cards to make a classic net deck. But everybody knows the first thing you do is make your Witch's Oven full art so everybody knows that you're serious. Everyone knows you're a serious memer. If that's the plan, boys. Alright, what's the time? 10 to 2. 10 to 2. I'm going to finish the cube. I don't really want to. But let's just get out of the fucking way. Let's just get out of the way, lads. Man, maybe I should have had a look to see what cards could be changed. Did you watch the latest UFC? Yeah, I watch all the UFCs. I fucking love them. To me, they are the modern day Colosseum. The modern day Superman. The Ubermensch. And that's why I like it. Boy, turn 1 crabby boys! Turn 1 crabby boys! Maybe I should have plowed this. Maybe I should have plowed him like I would have plowed his mum in the arse. Yeah, we're going to lose our turn 1 crabby boy. That isn't good. I love a turn 1 crabby boy. Yeah, I think that might have been an error. Any thoughts on Fury v Wilder 3? I feel like if Wilder isn't a completely different fighter, I don't know how he's winning. Also, Fury is unique insofar as you are never 100% sure he's not just going to stay at home doing crack all week. You're never 100% sure, lads. Hey, boys. This is the only way we could possibly come unstuck. It looks like it might happen, Lance. We have currently 0 mil. But we're going to outcards him. Oh, easy, Majiks. Easy, Majiks, boys. The guy had literally the perfect virgin curve. Mono red, 0 thoughts. Classic Magic the Gathering, boys. Classic Magic the Gathering. So Cloud Blazier is not good enough. I don't think I'm going to die this turn. And yeah, I don't think I'm going to die this turn. I think playing the retreat is definitely correct. I didn't watch France v Germany, but I made the mistake of opening Twitter and I got spoiled, so I know who won that game. I'll watch Hungary versus Portugal as if it was live later. 7 mana. What does he need 7 mana for, lads? To win the game! Easy, Majiks. Easy Virgin Majiks, boys. Literally nothing I could have done any stage there. Dump your hand in the perfect version of Magic the Virgining. I suppose I could have, in theory, played Swords to Plowshares turn 1. That's literally the only decision I had that might have made a difference. But I just didn't expect anyone to have such an impossibly perfect curvation sensation. Just didn't he make no sense, Didn't he make no sense? Oh, not again. Fuck off. This game is so fucking fake. This is why I didn't want to play. This is why I didn't want to play Cube. It's so fucking fake. I don't understand why I'm such a fucking idiot to keep playing this game when I know it's the fakest, fucking shittiest bullshit you could ever wish to expose yourself to. Just pure fucking dog shit. Fuck me. I'm so stupid. I am such a moron to play this dog shit. Yep. All day long. Just, how do you have the same deck? Fuck this. And fuck you. You fucking hell. What can you do? What can you do, boys? What can you do? Same cards! Literally, they're all the same! Hey, Cheeks, would you like to go second against the Virgin? Yes, please. Every day, yes, please. Every day, yes, please. Go second against the Virgins. Every day, second place on the Virgin scale of doom. Fucking hell. What a fucking load of bullshit. I mean, a lot of Felidar retreats could come in handy. Where do I think England will go? Straight to the pub after they fucking embarrass themselves in the quarterfinals against a bunch of nobodies, as usual. Alright, one card left. Perforos's Eruption, I guess, or Banefire, or whatever the fucking else anyone would have to win on the spot for the memes. Agreed, boys. This is going to give us the GGs. I've got Banefire in hand. I'm going to win. Easily. I've got Banefire inside of my bumhole. Easy with cheeks. So let's see what our play actually is. I think it's still copy this, play a land, and then next turn try and imagine Sphinx's Revelation can get me out of this jam. Or am I already dead? 2, 3, 4. I'll be on 1. 1 is not a lot. So, Lightning Strike, Lightning Bolt. Easy, Majigs. Definitely think about that. Definitely spend 10 minutes thinking about that one, lads. Definitely spend 10 minutes thinking about this fucking fake, boring, pussy format for pussies. This is exactly why I didn't want to play this game all week. Because I knew you'd just play it fucking on the draw against aggro shitness. And all of your fucking bullshit email will be for nothing. Classic arena. Classic arena, boys. This game, man. And I know that this is like classic complaining about the... Oh, classic! Classic, lads. We do love a bit of the classics. Don't we, boys? We do love a bit of the classic Virgin 8s. For the memes. We do love a bit of the shits. We fucking love a bit of the shits, lads. We fucking love a bit of the shit. I've played the same 2 out of 3 games. Every game on this cube. And I can't fucking stand it. I can't... Every single of the first 6 games had this. And then 2 mono red aggro in a row. And then back to this. You know, boys. For the memes. You know, boys. for the memes. You knows what memes is, right, Lance? Lance, you does knows what memes is, don't you, boys? Don't you, Lance? You know what the memes is, boys. My deck's AIDS too. Let's not forget that. But it's just like you just know how fake it is. It's just I don't understand how Wizards can seemingly be so competent at giving you the shittiest, boringest, AIDSiest matchups possible, but they can't fix anything else about why this game is so fucking wank. It just doesn't even make any sense, did? You guys know what things that make sense means, right, always. So, let's think. Ashiok is pretty great. Exiling this is obviously superb. That's a bit of a shame. Shuffling your balls. But literally, we've played the same deck. Anybody who watches me a lot will have seen this and this every fucking day. Every day, lads. For the classic memeage. Every day, boys. Every day? Lance. He should cast it now. Okay. I mean, he's legitimately got me there. That's a good play. That's a good play, boys. I didn't see that coming. I gotta hold my balls up and say I didn't see it. Easy, Majinx. Easy, Majinx. Alright. I thought that was a good play, but at the same time, he killed himself. So probably not the best play. We don't all see all things at all times, Lance. We don't all see all things at all times. Whenever you draw a card, target opponent mills 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. He wouldn't have died. We do have Swords to Plowshares for this, so he would have died. But at the same time, like, that was a bit shit. He made a play I would have made. Oh, don't say that, Jinx. Everyone will think you're really good. He made literally the play I think I would have made. Shuffle your shit back in your bollocks. You got no graveyard that's been milled. Whoops, I accidentally milled myself just as hard. But he would have been able to... It's his turn next. It's his turn next. So in theory, blap this, have a counterspell. The game's nowhere near finished. Swords to Plowshares makes it finished, though. But he didn't know that, Lance. He didn't know we had the premiums. And then the classic memiums. So we'll cut those last two games out, right? Because watching somebody get battered by mono red is boring. So we'll edit those out. Hello and welcome to another game of Magic Duels. As you can see, 7-hand-0 for the memes. My deck was absolutely amazing. I didn't play any aggro because I might have come unstuck if somebody did the beats. And if I was on the draw against a deck that wasn't the same deck with the clock, I don't know what would have happened, but it doesn't matter because I'm really good at Magics, and you only need to see fucking schmeebly winners. Because I'm a winner, boys. You literally saw me win a bunch of free play games. 7 wins on a cube. That means I am Cocaine's dad. Let's see how many unusable shit rares I get. 1. 2. It's a mythic, Chinks. Okay, Heliod for the memes. Never miss it. I mean, Historic has come a long way from that card being memers. What are you going to do? What's the time now? 2 o'clock. I think we've got half an hour left. Half an hour of bollocks left, boys. I didn't enjoy that draft at all. I played the same fucking game 7 times, and I won all of those 7 games. And then I played the same other game twice. I lost those games. Fun. It doesn't sound like fun, Mr. Chinch. Nope, you're correct, Mr. Squeaks. What do you think? Play one of these? I know that I don't build decks like I used to, Lance. But the reason being is because what's to build? What's to build that really excites anyone's knob? Did you see the FNM event? Everybody with the option to build anything makes the same decks. It makes me sad, Lance. If I could genuinely get sad about Arena, that would cause it. Play anything. Horse tribal, god tribal, nest of scarabs. Can I play Mono White Lifelink handstand? You can. You can play anything. Does Heliod work? It does work. Now give me 10 of those, please, and make me a virgin potato. All right, good. Virgin potatoes for the memes, Lance. Virgin potatoes for the memes. Alright, so if I top deck well, I can tap this for some shit, and then hopefully Shits Ablaze will be big enough to get rid of this net decking bollocks. Oh, here we go with the net deck word again. Yep, classics. Classics, lads. Okay. I need a gate to be sure. I need a gate to be sure, boys. Would you split the pot when a man needed to go home for F&M? It depends who it was. If it was one of the lads, then of course. If it was someone I knew to be a fucking bitch, if Pussy Kenobi said that, I'd fling his bag in the bin. That's it. End of the game. You can go home, but your bag's in a bin. Classic Magics. Okay, this guy's practicing for the Pro Tour, lads, against my Sandworm Convergence deck. You know, for the fun time memes. Boys. For the fun time memes. So, Rest of Zeal, +2/+2. This guy's really good at Magics. Having a really good fun game of AIDS. Oh my god. All I needed was a land. GG's to us, boys. This guy was just really good at net decking. He was really good at net decking, boys. Classic rape victim. Oh, why, Mr. Chinks? Why are you playing a fucking deck like that in free play ever? And why is, after we've established Wizards are really, really good at matching you up with perfectly identical decks, do I still keep having them analyze my deck and be like, Sandworm Convergence? While playing net deck Feather against a try-hard for fucking full art land Virgin. I thought you were going to try and fucking not say Virgin. I'm trying, lads. But nothing sums up the spirit of virginity more than the word virgin. Obvious, he's probably fucked some fat fucking librarian bitch. But you just know what a virgin could have fucking 50 girls under his belt and still be a virgin. Vicious rumors, this guy is a bit of a fucking merchy boy. We basically just got bolused, Lance. We basically just got bolused. Yeah, if somebody is saying, like, I need to go home, just fucking take what? Like, what do you lose? 50% of one pack or something innocuous like that. So hand discard in the free plays for the funds, lads. Land guy. More like virgin guy, right, guys? Yes. Exactly more like exactly that. Okay, nice. All right, this is like too many virgins at once, this game for me. Almost two. You're playing discard. Just fucking Thought Erasure and some other aids. That's how the game is to go. Oh no. He wouldn't let me play it. He wouldn't let me do what? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't, lads. I wouldn't let you play your fucking boring, try-hardy pussy deck. Oh, but it's not fair, Dad. It's not fair. Why is it... Ranked is hard! Yeah, it is. Which makes unranked no fun. That's what I always expect, boys. Unranked, the lowest form of Magic possible. Best of one included. Best of one Magic digital free play. The lowest form of Magic possible. And you get fucking people like Pussy VD acting like it's a tutorial mode. Hello, 5-1 bullshit. I'm actually annoyed thinking about that dickhead. Just so fucking balls. Mono black discard all day, mono white lifelink cats, mono red dipshits. It's such fucking AIDS. Such fucking bollocks. Yep, net deck +2/+2 AIDS. So it's just a lot of net decks today, boys. A lot of net deckerage today, Lance. Hopefully my guy will be 22-22 by the end of the turn. Oh, fuck off, you aggro virgins. You aggro fucking pussy virgins. Why are you even playing? That deck especially, the previous guy's deck was dog shit. But this one is a known top tier, at least standard net deck. Why am I playing that? Oh, well, you've got a couple of good cards. Oh yeah, well that makes all the difference, boys. We suggest that you take all your good cards out and you play your shit cards, and that way it'll be memes. That is a really well-designed game, boys. Really play all of your shit cards so that you get shit opponents and you can win. Or play all of your fucking fun cards and play some Pro Tour decks so you don't get out of turn 2. Amazing combination of just absolute synergy dipshits. Synergy dipshits, boys. Do I tip in a restaurant? If they ask me to tip, I will tip. If it's a proper restaurant, then always. If it's McDonald's, then no. If I go into Five Guys, the answer is no again. If I go into Fat Luigi's Spaghetti Emporium, he gets at least 10%. But we'll see. We'll see if he's earned a 15%. If I go into Hooters, they get 2%. Nobody's fucking lying to me. Nobody's trying to spark up fucking inane bullshit conversation for an extra 5 beans. That's classic memes. So more net decking bollocks, you know, for a bit of a difference. For a little bit of a difference, boys. Oh, he's not net decking, Chinks. He's just playing that deck you played yesterday. Yep. This is also working out nicely. Fucking hell. Oh, my lord. This game is designed to be shit. This game is just designed for fucking bollocks. So has he already got his infinite net deck loop going? So I can't... Yep, I've only got one land, so... Shits Ablaze is useless. Can't play Guild Summit because Gateway Plaza comes into play tapped and makes me tap another land for the memes. I can't be bothered to sit through this guy fucking taking so long. Like, if you know your net deck combo, just fucking play it. Or play Sparky if you're not actually interested in any kind of a game. I'm deleting this. The deck is too bad for the matches that I get. That's a good system, right? If you play a deck that keeps getting matched up with turn 4 wins, delete it. Don't try and have your fucking fun with your shit cards. Just delete it. Because if you build that deck exactly the same way, but a couple of cards are different, the algorithm will match you up against something else. But only if you delete it and start again. What a great system, boys. What a great, well thought out, classic Magic the Gathering system. Like all good games. You mean like when DSP rage quits every fucking bullshit? Exactly like that. If you keep getting shot at Call of Duty, just keep rage quitting until it puts you in with some bots, and then act like you're actually Shroud, shooting 8 people in the back and they don't even turn around. Because memes. So all we need is a red land. By turn 3 or I'm gonna die. Need to get it by turn 3, Lance. Or I'm gonna be dead. Classic stuff. There was a time Gates was premium. Not even 2 years later, it can barely win. Well, this isn't regular Gates. This is AIDS Gates. Alright, dead. Looks like I'm dead, right, boys? It looks like I might be dead. Looks like I might be dead, boys. We'll see. If I top deck a gate, we might survive. Alright. Top deck a gate. Oh, we got fucking raped. Classic fun. Classic fun game of Magics, boys. That's how we like them. That's how we like them up here, boys. So, yep, don't worry about flashing that in, because flashing that in is for the memers. Chicks is mean, guys. I'm the best, guys. He's not the best, he's mean! Yeah. Salvet with $5 Albanian dollars. And Salvat says, build your favorite card that can win games, or buy a 10-pack of nuggets with the help of his 5 beans. Right, I appreciate the 5 beans. I think I'll more rather take the nuggets, if I'm honest. I do like some 20 nuggets. They're gone up to £5 and 99 pence. Can you believe that, dude? $5.99, dude. $5.99, dude. Okay, that's a good land to the top deck. Alright, that's good. Yeah, let's not be over the top 8s. So once again, we didn't really have any games of Magics. This deck is getting deleted because I have not really played a game of Magics. It's just what it is. What do we got in the old sideboards, lads? Look at that for some bunch of memes. You don't like the look of the Rise of the Dark Aids? Nobody likes the look of that, boys. Rise of the Dark Aids for the classic memes. Alright. 15 more minutes. 15 more minutes, boys. This... I've tried, what, 4 formats? And they're all bollocks. Where's the guy hiding? He knows he's going down. Game of the brawls, the brawlinos. Okay, that's all I have. It's gonna be fine, boys. It's gonna be fine. Let's. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, what else is there to do? Nothing happened in the world of Magic this week. How are we in the horses deck? Too many mythics. I think I need 8 mythics to make that deck as it was. And it's just, it's fun, sort of. It's quite close to lifelink. Quite close to lifelink. Cats, which is 8s. But horses are indestructible 5/5s. Which clearly are memes. Alright. Is that mulligan? I feel like it has to be. Yeah, alright. I must have spells that cost less than 4. Well, no, is the answer. Yeah, just flat note. Well, I guess I should have known what I was getting my balls into. Fair enough, lads. Fair enough, lads. Crawling barons. A bit memey in it. No green. That's fun. Any number of lands up your... Alright, okay, I know what I'm doing, Lance. Okay. This is a good format. So, green land off the top? Nope. Yeah, fucking hell, what a load of old eights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, just what a load of shit. Ah, fuck it. So, dragon off the top, or this game's 8s? Oh, fuck off. Fuck this. I mean, I know he needs land, so he might be super tempted to take it. Ah, we couldn't bait him out, Lance. Alright, Vorinclex is pretty good. I don't think it's it, though. Vorinclex is not bad. But he has to answer this dragon. And then his pantaloons will be on the floor. Deedly-dee. So you think they'll counter spell? Is this a card I'm worried about? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't think so. I think we'll just go Questy Lad. Alright, we'll play both of these. No, we won't. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. Boys. Or do you think this just all counters and he's just wanking himself fucking dry? Well, 9 counters. We'll see if he's got it. So I don't think this is very good. Whenever you cast or copy a spell, reveal the top card of your library. I think it's actually fun. That's what we should be playing Magic for, right, boys? Yeah, I'm sort of with you too, Squeaks. I'm sort of with you too, Squeaks. Alright, we got a lot of mayonnaise, we got a lot of lads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright. Alright. Okay. Okay, boys. Four is the answer. Okay. One last game in the free shits, I guess. And then what? And then what, boys? And then what? Man. I know all you guys must be gun shy giving me recommendations of people to watch. But who is genuinely a good watch at Magic's? Now, actually, don't bother. You're just going to embarrass yourself. Magic 8 is the only person I can legitimately say I feel like has a unique style, a unique presentation. He works hard on his own decks, doesn't net deck. They're just always watchable. He seems to work so hard on his weekly videos. And then I'll watch Legs v Shits and I'll think this is what we're losing a pro scene for, is to protect the fucking integrity of arena net decky pussies. It's just fucking dumb. It's just fucking dumb. You should have waited to make sure he was reanimate, Chinks. You're right, I probably should have. This is the last game. Well, the last game that we actually get a little bit of magic out will be the final game that we play. You fucking dweebs. Seems fine, I suppose. Need to draw some pirates, as they say on the tubes. Alright, mono green ramp. A little bit of a departure from the usual. Right, boys? Wink, wink. Not the same old shit. Right, boys? Wink, winks. Yesterday, I think someone said, oh yeah, Ava GG. I couldn't see it. I mean, if you like her, fine. But I couldn't see the similarities with me other than she complains. You know, everyone complains. Watch anyone. Who can just bring it all together like Cheeks can, though? Who can do that, boys? So as long as he doesn't have... a Hydra fight dude, then I think we're all right for a turn. Hydra fight dude is a bad dude. That was a bad play. I should have played one of these, or maybe both of these, because then I could start stealing shit. That was a bad play, Mr. Ladies and Gentlemen. At the beginning of the game, was dealt 3 or more pirates. Okay. And one of these. That was a bit aggro-y, wasn't it, Lance? That was slightly more aggro than we were expecting. But it was with Admiral Beckett bullshit, so it was memes. Everybody knows that you get away with playing AIDS if you spruce it up with a piece of shit. Right, boys. So I always say every game is the last game. But that wasn't a great game. That was a terrible game. I feel like the deck is okay for what it does. It's just all about Admiral Fat Tits that I spent money on, probably. Lads. Sort of body and mind. Classic memes. Tyrant Scorn. Classic memes. I'm going to play 2 more of this. If anyone wants to play against me, then you are welcome. Otherwise, we're going to have 2 more shit games of shitty magics. And then you should all wash your bowls and turn on your ACs if you have them, which we don't in England. And I'll tell you right now, I don't like it. I don't like it, lads. I know we only get 30-degree heat like 3 times a week. 3 times a year, I mean. But one of those times is tomorrow. And I don't fucking like it. Alright. A blue land next turn would be excellent. Excellent lands. This is perfect. Unless he gives me the sweeps, in which case I'll call the police. Perfect curvature. Lands. Perfect. Even more perfect. So you can't flash this in because you need... Oh, no blocks. What a maniac. What an absolute maniac did. He's an absolute maniac, Master Cheeks. Oh, Lance. That's not enough. That's not enough to avoid getting the maniac balls, is it? Alright, that guy's quite good. But let's have a think, shall we, boys? Admiral Bilbinos. And attack with everybody. I think he's going to block. And I think he's not going to take the full non-block slants, which is minimums. But I really want an Admiral Dildinis. Another day. Another day, Lance. So if he's got a sweeper, I'll just have to kill this. And then we'll start again. If he doesn't have a sweeper, we're doing literal piratism. We are gonna plunder his bum cheeks. Ravenous Choops. That's not memes enough, Lance. Choopy boy isn't. Oh, that isn't even the right target, you maniac. Yeah, fine. I mean, Warkite Marauder is the problem, right? That's what I would have thought, Lance. I'll have that. Classic magic. The women even shares the values of cheeks for names. One in the bum cheeks, and the other is a badge. Is that true? But she was bland, man. That was the problem. I watched her. She was just bland. Never mind about magic, because that's like the least concerning thing to me. She didn't bring anything up that was funny or interesting. She didn't engage with her chat that I could see. People were just like, "Hi, would you like what did you have for dinner?" And she said, "I had a big dick for dinner." And I thought, gonna get those views, boys. Gonna get those views. Everyone likes hearing about girls having big dicks for dinners. Unless it's bloody, obviously. You shouldn't be eating your own cork. So I don't think this is gonna get much. We'll have to go for the Shit. It could have gone. What's his name? Heliod. Heliod's a creature in hand. Oh my god. Virgin alert. Virgin alert. Hey boys, alert the virgins. We've got a virgin. Alright, big bags of nothing. Yeah. The usual boring aids. So Sorin. Yeah, it's gotta be Sorin. I think I can still win this, but it's just fucking boring, man. It's just fucking boring. So Dreamcaller taps some boys. This has to kill this. That's a good attack. What a smart lad. What a smart lad. The land's a smarty land, boys. You know what a smarty land is, don't you, Lance? Okay. Oh shit, that was a mistake. I didn't, that was just a mistake. I wanted to flash this in. I wanted to do the flashbangs, Lance. I fucked it up. I done fucked it up, lads. Fucked it up. That is what we call in the business a balls up. You know what a balls up is, right, boys? Okay, somebody wanted to be a virgin all their life. Somebody wanted to be a boring virgin all their life, Lance. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do? I'll have to steal this at some stage, I guess. Alright, that's not the end of the world. So what do I steal? VO? Yeah. Well, yes, I think. Or do I steal this? I don't think so. I think no. Alright, we know what to do. We're the best, lads. We know what to do. We'll Heartless Act this and we'll steal Big Veets. Agreed? Boys? Agreed? Boys. Agreed, boys. The man's got some big thinks of his own. Big thinks of his own, lads. So if I lose one for every attack, but each creature has lifelink, that's a net gain, which is good spaghettis. Good spaghettis, lads. Maybe he had a heart attack that he saw a play that he didn't understand. I imagine cardiac arrest is quite common in a free play game of Magics. Especially when your Johnny's Pride mate gets killed. That is enough to require quadruple bypassage, boys. Bypass ever feeling a pair of boobs straight to wanking about Bloody's massive knob. I don't think it works that way, Chinks. I'm not even insinuating anything works anyway, except Bloody's knob works. When it gets hard, it becomes 18 inches of doom. 18 inches of doom for somebody's bum crack. Alright, if it doesn't do anything, then it does actually waste a bit more of my time. But it's alright in the end, Lance. So I need him to play this so I can steal it. Otherwise, we'll just wait until he times out. Like every good game of Magic. Like every good game of fucking Magic Arena against lifelink cats. Boys. Because we're such a good community. Fucking stall out, emote spammy pussies. Try-hardy cunts who are bragging on Twitter that they refuse to allow a man to go home, probably to his wife and kids. Well, I'm not going to give anyone any extra bonus credits. Even if he went home to his mum's basement. Why you gotta... I thought we were a community. 11 p.m. Instead of just saying like, oh, I would really like to win an FNM. That's totally fine. We want to win an FNM, fine. The guy, if I was the guy who wanted to go home early, I would just say good. I lose the game, handshakes, tell the store owner, next time I come in, I'll take second place prize. Easy majiks. The last thing anyone should be doing is making a snarky comment to somebody's face. Allegedly. He probably didn't do that. He's probably too much of a pussy. But he said, you have to make better life choices if you're out after 11 p.m. I'm out up to 1:30 in the morning because I'm a big boy. I don't have to go to work because I'm a fucking on the dole. I got fired from picking up shit because I was eating all shit. And then to go on Twitter and then talk about it like you fucking had a boxing match against Mike Tyson and knocked him flat on his ass. To be honest, I think if anyone knocked Mike Tyson on their ass, they'd probably have more respect. Anyway, that's enough majiks for all of us, I think. Lance, until next time, if you see any interesting DSP news, or Yana Amari has started showing her minge again, plop it in the Discord. Otherwise, good night.